Hallo, liebe Leute. Let's talk about Arbeitsbuch Seite 96 und 97. Yeah, so we're in the part of the Arbeitsbuch that kind of goes back over some of the vocabulary that you got from the Geschichte. Geschichte, yeah, the story. So I hope you read the story. Yeah. So in the story, we start off with Herr Schmidt needing to eat some breakfast. And so we got some food vocabulary. So in your first activity here, you're labeling the foods. Yeah, just plain old vocabulary practice. So if you did that, then hopefully you came up with something like this. Let's talk about pronunciation and some culture things. So first of all, der Käse. Yeah, der Käse, cheese. Yeah, cheese is masculine. For some reason, it feels like it ought to be feminine, like Milch is feminine, and that kind of makes sense for some reason. Yeah, but it's not. Cheese is masculine. Okay, so the feminine milk turns into the masculine cheese. There's no logic. Yeah, also der Käse. Okay, Käse. Also das I is an egg. Okay, and I gave you the picture here is kind of a culturally appropriate picture. Also, many Europeans and of course many German speakers eat soft boiled eggs. Yeah, so don't be surprised if you're offered a soft boiled egg for breakfast in Germany. Yeah, or in lots of places in Europe. In the little egg cup, you cut the top off and you scoop out the inside. Yeah, also das Ei, egg. Okay, also next up, die Wurst. Die Wurst. Yeah, sausage. This is the kind of sausage that you might have for breakfast, not American breakfast sausage that you fry in a pan, not bratwurst, yeah, not that kind of sausage, but this dry sausage that you slice like a salami. Okay, that's the kind of sausage that you have for breakfast in Germany. Usually on a Brötchen. So you would put some sausage on a Brötchen, a number one awesome Frühstück. Okay, next up is der Quark. Kind of hard to tell sometimes what these bowls of random white things are. Yeah, but this one is quark. I mean, yeah, it looks like cottage cheese, sour cream, yogurt, all the other white dairy products. Yeah, so you just kind of had to know that in this particular unit, we have quark. Okay, quark is not a dairy product that you can find very easily in the US. I've seen it like twice at specialty stores, or sometimes Aldi has it. It's, to me, it tastes like cottage cheese, yeah, but the consistency is often like yogurt. So it can be a thin quark that you can eat with a spoon. It can also be a little thicker like cream cheese, and you can spread it on bread. Okay, not sweet, not sweet at all. Very, very similar to cottage cheese is what it tastes like to me. Yeah, so quark, der quark. Okay, down on the bottom row, die Marmelade. Marmelade, jam or jelly. Yeah, all jams and jelly in German are Marmelade. All right, then next up is die Milch. Die Milch. Also, milk is feminine, which somehow makes sense. I mean, it comes from girl cows, right? Also, so die Milch. I gave you a picture of a German box of milk. Most of the milk does come in boxes like this. Think of like a giant juice box. And it doesn't come in the refrigerated section quite often. It will be on the shelf. Okay, so I know this is kind of weird for us Americans, yeah, but you can buy multiple boxes. It comes in 1 quart boxes, and you can leave them in your cabinets, yeah, in your pantry, and just pull one out and put it in the fridge before you use it. It works just fine. Think of it sort of like apple juice, yeah? Like the apple juice at the grocery store is not in the refrigerated section, it's on the shelf. But once you open it, it has to go in the fridge. German milk works just the exact same way. It's in a box on the shelf, and once you open it, it goes in the fridge. Yeah, die Milch. Okay, der Salat. Salat, lettuce. Yeah, so Salat can be lettuce or salad. It's not an issue. It's not confusing. It works fine. Der Salat. Okay, and then last, der Apfel. Der Apfel, no problems there. Apples are masculine. Why not? So up at the top here in the blue, I gave you a link if you'd like to see a video about German breakfast. Yeah, where our friends from Germany versus USA will talk about the differences between German breakfast and American breakfast. It's kind of an interesting video, so click and go look if you want. So next activity, yeah, is our prepositions. So these are all the places that Herr Schmidt looked for the test, practicing our prepositions. You filled them in and you got auf dem Schreibtisch, also Nummer 2, in dem Schreibtisch, ja, in the desk. Nummer 3, unter dem Schreibtisch. Also 4, hinter dem Schreibtisch. And of course, all of these are going to have dem in them because it's der Tisch, der Schreibtisch, and der changes to dame in the dative case. So you can learn the grammar, yeah, that in the dative case, after these prepositions that answer the questions, wo, you use dative case, der changes to dame, or you can just memorize some phrases here. In dem Schreibtisch, in the desk. Unter dem Schreibtisch, under the desk. Yeah. If you mess up the case, it's not the end of the world. People will still understand you, but we want to try to get it right. Okay, Nummer 5. Vor dem Regal, das Regal, yeah, vor dem Regal, because das Regal changes to dem Regal. Auf und unter dem Tisch, on and under the table, yeah. Also Nummer 7, neben der Marmelade, next to the jam, yeah. Die Marmelade, and die changes to der, so neben der Marmelade. And then Nummer 8, rechts und links vom Kühlschrank, yeah, right and left of the refrigerator. Hope you like that word, Kühlschrank. Yeah, Schrank is a closet or a cabinet, and your refrigerator is called a Kühlschrank. It's the cool cabinet. Yeah, makes sense. All right, let's look at the next bit. Next bit was labeling the forms of transportation. So you dragged them on over, and you've got die U-Bahn, U-Bahn, subway, yeah. Das Fahrrad, the bike. Die Straßenbahn, also tram. Often they call this a tram nowadays. Straßenbahn works too, though. Just depends on where you are in Germany, which word they're going to use. But it's like an U-Bahn, but it's on the street instead of underground. Also der Bus. Yeah. Also das Auto, the car. Yeah. I gave you a nice Mercedes taxi here. And then das Motorrad, the motorcycle. Okay, so if you take a look at genders here, notice Bahn, Bahn. Also anything that ends in Bahn is going to be feminine. So die U-Bahn, die Straßenbahn. Also anything that ends in Rad is going to be das Fahrrad, das Motorrad. Yeah, and then all you have to learn is das Auto and der Bus. Okie dokie, guys. That's the last one. Okay, great. If you have any questions about any of these, just let me know. Cheers.